Good morning, Japan. Good evening, United States. This is the J-MELO Weekly recap for March the 11th, 2012. And yes, I just said March the 11th. Today is the 1-year anniversary of one of the most horrific events to ever occur in Japan. And some may say, if you want to really go there, the world. You see, this time last year, Japan suffered probably one of its most horrific events when a really bad earthquake rocked the country. I believe it was in the 8 point something in the Richter scale. And of course the big tsunami, not to mention the plant, the Fukushima Daiichi, went damn near nuclear. And if I say they still haven't gotten that thing under wraps yet, right? So this week there was a special remembering the 1-year anniversary of such a tragic event. Now, the songs that were performed were as follows. The Lifelines performed a song appropriately referred to as The Lifelines. Featured Taku Takahashi, Maynard Plant, Wise, and Meijei. Meijei also performed one of her own songs called Kimi no Tanori ni, or English translated, By Your Side. And there was a song performed by Koba and the people of Yamamoto Town called Arigato to the World. There were also messages, from various artists. LS9, GACKT, Zeebra, a girl group known as Scandal, a member of TM Revolution, Maynard Plant from Monkey Magic, and Sayori Yuki. They also showed footage of members of Morning Musume going to one of the schools and helping them out with a song called Believe, which was pretty awesome. And it's pretty hard, pretty devastating when you think about the fact that this bit of eerie symbolism. Think about this. In 2001, on September the 11th, the United States suffered one of its greatest tragedies when the Twin Towers were knocked down in one of the most horrific terroristic attacks ever against this country. 10 years later, almost 10 years later, on March the 11th, so almost a bit of numerology going on here, Japan suffers a devastating earthquake and tsunami. And of course the power plant goes up. Here's something else to think about. A school in the Fukushima prefecture had just gone through its graduation when the earthquake happened. Not trying to make light of the situation, God knows I would never do that. But think about this. This has got to be one of the shittiest things ever to happen. Hey, congratulations kids, you've graduated from junior high. Oh, by the way, here's your graduation present. A big ass 8-point something earthquake. That's pretty dope. What's even more chilling to think about is not long after that earthquake, but we here in the US had our own earthquake, and those of us who live from Virginia through my home state of New Jersey onwards felt it. Oh yeah, not to mention we also had a little problem with Hurricane Irene not that long after. So that was a year for just disasters in general. I have been heavily criticized for my unabashed and unapologetic support of Japan. And I will continue to do so. No matter how many people hate me for it, no matter how many people look at me funny for it, no matter how many people want to say otherwise. So, to show my support, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to place this video on my music channel and my main channel. Yes, I'm going to put the ad revenue on it, but here's what we're going to do with it. Any revenue generated from this video on either channel, I'm going to take and I want to have personally donated to the Japanese Red Cross. That is my aim, that is my goal. You know, if somebody said to me, do you have a certain dollar amount you're aiming for? No. Any of it. I don't give a shit how much. I want to take, I want it to go straight to them. Period. That's it. Because in my mind, I'm not trying to make money off of it, I'm trying to help the people. If people want to call me a whore for that, that's their problem. That's their judgment. But they don't know me and how much I actually think of others. Okay? Excuse me. I do apologize for the more somber tone of this particular episode. I promise you next week's is going to be a lot more upbeat because we're going to the Club J-MELO. Okay? And in 2 weeks, we're going to land of the Kiwis, New Zealand. But until then, my friends, you all have a great night or a great morning. I will talk to you next week. Until then, friends, sayonara.